I'd like to invite everyone to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the
flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. I thought this was going to be a quick meeting. No one was going to be here, and look at this. All right. Welcome, everyone, to the December 17th meeting. All right. Minutes of December 3rd meeting. We have a motion to...
There is, I so moved.
We have a motion, do we have a second? And we have a second. Any discussion on the minutes of December 3rd? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Financial report and payment of the bills.
So moved.
Got a motion?
Second.
And a second. Any discussion on the financial? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. All right, Chief. Where is the Chief? Come on down. We got to administer the oath.
Come on down. Give us some seats.
Good afternoon. I'd like to introduce everyone to one of our newest sworn officers. This is Victor Juarez Perez. We call him JP. He currently lives just over the Delaware Memorial Bridge in New Jersey and graduated from Pennsville Memorial High School back in 2017. And then he went into the New Jersey Army National Guard, served 2 deployments in the Middle East during his 7 years with the Guard. We poached him from Cooper County Detention Center, so. Right? He had a little bit of experience as a correctional officer before he came here. Recent graduate of Harper County Sheriff's Department Academy. He's now in field training with his field training officer, Brandon Williams, under the direction of Sergeant Dan Morgan. So I just would like everybody to take a moment and welcome our newest officer.
Now, listen, I'm not going to offend you with my Eagles. I know, being from Jersey, your Eagles. Go Birds, I love it. Okay, if I could get you to raise your right hand, repeat after me.
I, Victor Juarez Perez,
You swear and affirm
do swear and affirm
that I support the Constitution of the United States
to support the Constitution of the United States
and that I will be faithful
and that I will be faithful
and bear true allegiance
and bear true allegiance
to the state of Maryland
to the state of Maryland
and support the Constitution
and support the Constitution
and laws thereof,
and laws thereof,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently and faithfully,
diligently and faithfully,
without partiality or prejudice,
without partiality and prejudice,
execute the office
execute the office
of police officer
of police officer
according to the Constitution
according to the Constitution
and laws of the state.
and laws of the state.
Thank you.
There's a line for your name.
So this is the first office here.
So I guess we need one in blue, these are the blue, be the blue. Does that work?
Just read this. This is the sanctity of life pledge that's required for every officer in the state of Maryland.
A lot of paperwork involved.
This is just the beginning of paperwork.
All right, I believe this is yours. I believe that is yours. We got a picture of
And we
Chief.
would like to shake
Three
your
together
hand.
in front.
Yes.
In front of the board here.
Right up in front of the
Right here.
Everybody
We all
else?
good?
Hang on a minute.
Here we go.
Gotcha.
Wait, I didn't.
All right.
Congratulations for joining the team.
Wait a minute. Gene, your face is, yeah, there you go, there you go. See, yep.
I don't trust you guys not to grab me.
Let me.
All right, Gene, there. You want Lou to handle it, or you want? Okay, Lou, can you tell us about this lead paint abatement of the Elkton Armory?
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about that.
Now, that's
Come on, Annie.
a contractor's built, we moved them in Holly Hall yesterday. So it's Holly Hall. But they're gonna do the renovation in Arnold.
Apologize, we didn't like over that. Make you all go back to building and planning and working finance on the whole to visit the Elkton lot. Elkton lot.
I remember when you looked at the loan, when you first hired here, because we were out in Melville Park, going through the weeds and water and all that was supposed to happen.
That's okay.
So we bid out, we had to bid it out twice for the first pre-bid meeting. We had no response for the Elkton Armory lead paint abatement project. The second pre-bid meeting, we did receive a number of attendees, but only received 2 bids for the project. The estimate for the lead paint abatement is about $300,000 based on cost estimate by another entity. And we did receive 2 bids. One from APM Services for $96,800, and one from Elkton, EYLT LLC for $219,560. Chip and I both reviewed the bid and had determined that the competent bid belongs, should be awarded to Bill at $219,568.
So the first one was not.
The first one was lacking certain information. The second one, they had a general contractor, they'll be coordinating it. The general contractor specializes in restoration, and they subcontracted with a lead paint abatement contractor. The general contractor will have program project management, a little more control, I think, over the process. They also provided more detailed information as to how they're going to protect the floors in the gym. And we just felt, Chip and I both felt confident with Bill to be able to allow them to take care of this without there being any needed additional oversight by town staff on the project. We say with the general contractor overseeing this.
What was the pre-bid on this? Did we have a pre-bid or?
We had a pre-bid meeting, yeah.
Okay. And what was our budgeting amount?
So the grant amount we received, we were awarded was, the total project proposed for the grant was $300,133.21, and we received $225,000 in grant funds with an expected match of $75,133 from the town. So this is below what our grant award was. We would probably have to adjust how much we would pay for match to be within the percentages that we proposed in the grant. However, with the general contractor, we have the option of, if there's additional work that needs to be done, Bill is competent in doing restoration of all kinds, water, flood, asbestos, that sort of thing. So if we come across an additional item as part of the lead paint abatement that we might have to do a little more, we would have the funding available to do that with this grant.
Any questions from the board?
Sounds solid.
Yeah, I can tell you, we want to get this thing rolling, excited about that, and do we have a motion to go with the recommendation of Gene Minner and Chip Bromwell for the lead painting? A motion and a second, any other discussion?
As soon as, we get the I'm finalizing the contract now, they can start, pretty soon. They did give us a timeline as to, when they would need to, they could register, the project with the state, and there's a couple days, they knew how to handle the timing for approval from the state, but the steps that they need to do for their campaign. But, 6 weeks, I think, is their estimated time, to complete it. And, they wanted to take another look at it the other day, and I think they had a dozen people with them looking at it, so it was really, yeah.
Did they have to go through Maryland to start the trust for this?
I'm gonna contact my grant person with this and find out what exactly they would need. They're just scraping and painting, so,
The Maryland Circuit Trust has a easement on the property, so they have to get their approval.
as long as we're not removing or changing anything structurally to the building, I think we should be okay. But I will run this past them. We have to abate the lead, and there's very few ways of doing it, so. There's also some repair work that has to be done on some of the wainscoting. The one back door had some experience in water damage, and they are capable of doing that too, so.
They're gonna fix that back, yeah, because that's in bad shape there. Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
I like it, so we have a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
I also, as a postscript, asked them to take a look at the Holly Hall building and give me the cost estimate and the stabilization of the roof
Nice,
for that. They're gonna do that.
that'd be
You're
perfect.
very
I gotta
excited.
tell you, I never saw such an excited bunch of people until they walked into that Holly Hall.
Yeah.
Because it has the potential to be a beautiful, building once it's.
Absolutely, it will be.
Yeah, I have half a dozen people there.
Can I get Dan to cut a couple of the bushes down out front there? Oh, he's.
Oh, yeah.
He went to do it,
I'll
right?
get it. Not the holly tree.
All right, Lou, I guess we're gonna go with you on the annexation
Do we have,
or petition.
do you have anybody here?
Yes, I do.
Lauren Scott, how are you?
Happy with you again.
Always good seeing you. Mr. Strauss, good seeing you.
Rick Cloud Investments, are petitioning for a 5.5 acre parcel that's located on the north side of Bell Hill Road. Is between Transtech, the Freightliner of Elkton business, and the villages at Bell Hill. That's that parcel, it's an unimproved parcel. And I believe the county currently zoned it BI, business intensive, and when it's annexed into the town, the resolution is effective would be C3 highway interchange for development, commercial development of that property. I think I've asked Mr. Scott and Mr. Strauss here to come forward and explain what the hell's, I'm sorry. What's going on there? That's pretty miraculous.
All right, we'll go pretty quick, and please feel free to stop and ask any questions along the way. As Louis said, it's about a little over 5.5 acres. It's currently zoned in the county business intensive, and in the motion itself that's before you, it would go to C3 in the town of Elkton, which is highway interchange commercial. It's not being up zoned or down zoned, it's similar. And we planned, and public water and public sewer are on Bell Hill, so we plan to hook into that. And we're proposing, which should come in January or early February, but we're proposing a 42 square foot space comprising 3 buildings and 28 units of basically think of flex space where you have a kind of a garage, large commercial garage door, 20-foot ceilings, and then a single door, and inside is 1,500 square foot of open space, with about a 20-foot ceiling. And then within that, based on each tenant's use, there's room for us to put in, there will be a bathroom in each space, and then there's room to put a small office and a small, storage area that can walk within inside the space. These are very popular, and the ownership group believes these will be quickly rented out. There's not very many of these in the area right now. And we're very thankful for Gene and all the work of her staff to get us to this point. And we've got a picture of the building, if you want to throw that out there.
So this is kind of the layout that Lawrence described, access over Delco Road, and then the typical buildings will be like that with the overhead doors and the main doors that described.
And the concept is a little plumbing operation, like a plumber?
A lot of small businesses, either, we're only required to do 15 parking spots, and we're gonna have 100 that are there, so it gives a little flexibility if someone will have customers come to there to buy, and say, plumbing supplies, but more than likely, it's going to be a kind of a small business operation out of each unit.
More like a service.
Yeah, so you.
Garage door opener company.
So if someone wanted to store a couple of their vans there, or box trucks, there's plenty of parking, over-digit parking to be more than available.
So if Earl wanted to put his 7 Corvettes in one, he could rent one.
Yes, you could.
And where will you be connected to Bell Hill? Where's the?
So it's in
I'm trying to-
between,
Freightliner?
The Freightliner.
Yeah.
And then there's an empty lot, and then there's the residential, apartments that are further,
Right.
northwest on Bell Hill. So it's on the northern side of Bell Hill, it's the last vacant lot there, in between those two, units, two parcels. And we're surrounded, the north side is town, is already in the town.
Quite a while ago, I think King's
King's Way
Gary
95.
Montgomery had that property, and he sold it.
Yeah, it was Barry Montgomery for quite a while. Gene, has this been in front of the planning commission at this point?
Not yet, because
So
there's
it's
just a
coming up.
petition, yep.
Perfect. Do we have any questions? Okay, let's have a motion, and this is being presented for introduction purposes, so do we have a motion to accept? Motion and a second, any discussion on this? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, looking forward to having you in the town of Elkton.
Thank you.
Come on, we got one more hurdle, and then we got there.
Thank you. We'll go quick.
Yeah.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
Again, happy holidays.
The next item of business, you have to adopt or accept the annexation resolution A4/2005 for introduction purposes.
All right, do we have?
And once you accept this, then public hearing will be scheduled for February 4th at 6 p.m. in this building. We'll advertise the public hearing on December 24th and December 31st. And once the public hearing has concluded, you can adopt the resolution. And if it's adopted on that date, it will be effective March 21, 2026.
Very good. I guess I kind of thought we voted on that, but I didn't use
You
the
gotta vote on
resolution.
accepting.
Do we have a motion to accept annexation resolution A4-2025, Red Cloud Investments LLC, tax map 027B, parcel 1130, presented for introduction? Motion second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye. Motion carries. There we go.
So that's all I had.
All right, I got a couple little things. First and foremost, I think everyone here on the board has walked through Town Hall, and the decorations are absolutely gorgeous. I'd almost like to see this theme go on through the whole course of the year somehow, to where we have action going on every season, and maybe every holiday, so we really have to put them to work for Valentine's Day, and then St. Patrick's Day, and That'd be a lot of effort, but I love what I've seen. I know it's gonna be difficult for us to really choose a winner. But at the end of the day, I wanna thank everyone that participated. I think it looks wonderful. It's a great job, and I think we're gonna, I'm gonna ask the board to, after we choose a winner, I think that everyone else is tied for second, let's say, and I still think that we need to do something for the rest of the team, because the effort was well worth it. And I guess we'll make our decision, after we get done the meeting, we'll walk through and come up with something.
Are we the only ones voting?
I think so, you're the one.
But I think they have to take this out.
No, Lisa has a card.
Everybody has.
Al and I have one.
Oh, so everyone's voting.
Who all is voting?
So, originally it was supposed to be Al, the chief, Mr. Gibbons, and Alicia, thank you.
Oh, well, I don't need to vote then, this is good.
Yay, I'm also voting.
So, yeah.
All right, good, you guys got the votes?
And also I gotta say, special kudos to Danielle Pellegatti, because this is her brainchild. She did the pumpkin contest, this is her brainchild. There's a lot of work involved with Danielle, so I would appreciate, big shout out to her.
So that is absolutely wonderful. I'd like to announce, and I truly want to thank everyone that's been involved in this for many, many years. Gene, Lewis, former Mayor Fasona. The bottom line is this morning the state approved $350,000 for the acquisition of the train station stop. So, to me, it's huge. So, it won't be an Amtrak stop, if we ever get to that point, but it will be a MARC stop. So you'd be able to take the MARC train into Newark, and you'd also be able to take the MARC train into Washington DC. So it's a nice step. Nice step. And I'm certainly, I know everyone's, it's absolutely great news.
How far can you go north?
Excuse me?
How far can you go north?
You'd be able to take light rail all the way up to Maine now, if you wanted to take light rail. There's a 17-mile strip in Cecil County, is the only strip from Florida to Maine that you can't take light rail
How about that?
or transit rail. And that's right here. You can take Amtrak.
And they made us work really hard to get it.
The design of the station too, the balance of that, they did 30% design and the National Environmental Policy Act clearance. But the balance of the design will NACO had approved for future funding to finish funding the design for the station. The only thing left is the construction.
Really? What will they do with the old station?
The old station is currently being used by Amtrak engineers.
Just, okay. They don't plan on,
They're using it as their offices.
that's it? Will it be connected
I-
to this new property?
The strip of land that we're purchasing from Christiana Care is 3-point-some acres, and it's the corner property adjacent to
Right.
Virgin Railroad, but then it runs along the railroad track to the Amtrak property.
To that, okay.
We did receive, someone made a comment that it would, I can't remember who it was, that we should have a nice Elkton sign facing the rail track, so they know when they pass by that this is Elkton in the meanwhile.
It'd be great.
A really nice Elkton sign.
And Al would do that for us.
Ed could do.
I think Rob Mastriano could paint one. There's no one better.
Collaboration.
There's no one better.
Southbound Elk.
Oh, my goodness.
That would be good. On another note, Angelina, I got your application for one of our boards. I really appreciate,
I was like, what?
I
I got
appreciate
my heart just dropped.
she's volunteering to be on one of our boards.
That's good.
Well, there's a handful of boards that she can apply for.
Our
and
Historic District Commission.
We're gonna find a home for Angelina.
okay.
We're gonna find a home for her. Okay, Jean, you have anything today?
I just want to wish everybody Merry Christmas. We're not going to see each other again like this till
next year?
2026, yeah. I hope everybody has a safe and very Merry Christmas.
Charles?
I echo the same, sentiments. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Earl?
Yes, I had just one comment. Had couple people called last night, and I was coming through at 9:30 on Route 40. Has anybody noticed a smell from the sewer plant? It was a little issue, the slug dryer. They was dealing with that, and I was notified and told that it was resolved. But the smell was so bad, just in case anybody else was wondering what it was.
Earl, did you say it was the sludge?
The dryer, they done something where they shut it off, and then after they shut it back on.
That would have been the first time in
And they
20 years.
said it wasn't supposed to happen like that, but it's all.
Yeah. Since 2000.
I just want to let somebody know that I've heard it from 3 different people, and if you think it's something bad, it wasn't. It was just a reaction to something that they did, so, all right, that's all I have.
Robert?
Nothing to report, but I would like to say that I'm happy to have a new officer on board, and I'd like to commend the Elkton Alliance again for all the wonderful events you guys do downtown. That cookie throwdown was well attended, and everybody loved it. And that's all.
Okay, I had two more things. Jolton Joe Vanaski has been soliciting through the town for his Field of Dreams Academy, the old Yoda Bowers property. I guess he's leased some space in there. On January 2nd, it states that he's going to have former Orioles great Rick Dempsey there. So anyone that wanted to know, he possibly will be there.
It's an open house, isn't it?
It's, I think it's kind of an open house.
Grand opening.
Grand opening. So if anyone can make it, great. And then secondly, Kathleen, if you could check on January 14th to see what we got on the agenda. If we don't have much on the agenda in January, we'll have the first meeting, but maybe we remove that second meeting.
Okay.
If there's nothing on the agenda at this point. If there's something on the agenda, the show must go on.
And while you're talking, you was going to answer what was that for the next.
Yes, the pizza party.
This Friday.
This Friday, okay.
Yes.
So we're having the pizza party for the whole team. Is it going to be upstairs, downstairs?
Upstairs.
Upstairs, so just anyone that wants to have part of this was including the day off that was offered from the mayor and commissioners, a little pizza party.
Time,
Noon.
of course.
All right, anyone from the audience have anything good to say about the town of Elkton? Anyone have? Go ahead, Alicia.
Two things. One, I had emailed the board and Louis and Al about the Alliance hosting a happy hour for the town employees. I haven't heard any opposition on the date I put forth, so I'll go ahead and start planning for that. And what I'll do, because I don't know all the town folks, is I'll send it to all of you and the department leads, and I'll ask that they share it with their teams. So I can get a strong count for that for food and beverage. So I'll do that. And secondly, we had the organization that sells banners, trees, and things for the municipality stop in yesterday to the office, and Dan also met with her. And when the DPW team was putting up our indoor tree, they said it was pretty janky and needed a replacement. I don't know how long we've had it. I asked Dan if there would be support from a funding standpoint to purchase one. They agreed they would give us current pricing versus new pricing if we had an interest in getting something like that. I haven't looked at my budget yet to see what I could afford. I don't even know what the prices are. I don't know if you looked at that, Dan.
For a new tree?
For a new tree, indoor tree.
How big?
Well, the one we have is 12 to 14, 16 feet tall. I mean, it's in our event space, so it's really tall. And so I don't know if there would be an opportunity for town support to help purchase that, but would love to have that conversation if possible.
Just let us know how much it's going to be.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else? Dan?
Hey,
Updates.
I got a list. How about the map? There we go. Good. First off, snow event on Sunday went well. You know, we were advantageous because it happened in the middle of the night, which people stayed away. Just a reminder to the residents, please, if it's the snow, park in your driveways, don't park, especially in cul-de-sacs, don't park on the street, or you kind of limit what we can do. So that Sunday went pretty well. Yard waste pickup stopped as of last Friday. I'll clean up what's out there now, but you're ready to know more yard waste pickup. We'll start doing trees, January 5th. They come up pretty quick. Decorating contest, that's out to all the different HOAs and stuff. Nominations for that are due December 23rd at noon, I believe. And you, I guess you do, as the board will do, the winners back in the first meeting in January. Oh yeah, this is a good one. The Santa Brigade. Santa Brigade will be out on the 22nd and 23rd. And again, that's on the town website for the neighborhoods will hit. And then finally, trash schedule for the next 2 weeks will be altered because of the holidays. And again, look at the town website, that the schedule will be out there. That's everything.
I think the Santa Brigade has done a great job. I think there's been a lot of positive in our town when they see the sled coming through town, and it's hard to believe, but little things like that make a world of difference in our community. And there's certainly an expense to some of these things, but residents love to see that. We're going to put Lewis next year.
There you go.
Deer and hat, I like.
We're thinking the same thing, Lou. You ready?
The Grinch.
We might buy that costume for you. On piggyback on that and what you just said, I want to thank DPW. For our cookie throwdown, they brought the sleigh down, and we had one of the staff, Matt, come as Santa, and that's a huge addition to our event, so I appreciate that.
Santa came as Santa.
Say again?
Santa came as Santa.
I mean, Santa came as Santa.
That was the real thing.
Yeah.
He was the real Santa. And then, from an event standpoint, we used to, you'll remember, have carriage rides at Christmas time. With the amount of Christmas events we have and all the other things that are going on, I have postponed that in order to connect in with the Cecil Lights Winter Nights initiative, so we're going to do it in conjunction with Valentine's Day next year. So we'll have our carriage ride on February 13th. Friday the 13th will be our carriage ride. We've already started to announce it, but when did you guys know?
And I'll have your new panel ready by then.
Love that.
Very good. When we adjourn the meeting, I'd like to see you and Dave,
Okay.
and maybe Tyler and Al. Well, maybe we can keep it going. I just want to talk a little bit about the contract on the cameras,
Yep.
because I'm getting calls, and I just want
Okay.
to figure out what we're going to do.
Yes.
All right, meeting adjourned.